Today, we actually have a special guest.
Hey, Bob.
So we're going to actually do our Merry Christmas edition, and we're going to choose some topics out of the topic box, and just express how we feel. All right, so since you are our special guest today, you can go first. Choose something good.
What does it say?
Opinions on relationships.
Oh, okay. So when you say opinions on relationships, what exactly do we want to talk about? Do you want to talk about maybe healthy relationships, unhealthy relationships? So as far as we can start with unhealthy, because that can maybe help somebody. Like how would you define an unhealthy relationship? What would an unhealthy relationship look like to you?
Not respecting each other.
That's good. What would you say, Jay?
I feel as though an unhealthy relationship is the best relationships.
Why?
Because I feel as though if the relationship is unhealthy, then unhealthy.
You mean like toxic?
Yeah.
You say they are the best? Why?
Because it depends if it's a like a relationship like me and your relationship or family relationship, I don't feel as though it should be healthy. But if it's like you and another person.
1 second. So you said, as far as a family relationship, you don't feel like it should be healthy?
It should be healthy.
Oh, it should be healthy. Now, a relationship, say for instance, with your significant other, you said that it's good to have an unhealthy relationship?
I feel as if it's better.
Why?
I feel as though it's more fun.
Why?
Because you have more experiences. Not if I feel as though actually that do help you learn, but if it's not like toxic or unhealthy, you have no experiences or memories. If it's all good, you know what I'm saying? If I feel as though it's just boring.
Interesting. We'll come back to that. But you said a healthy relationship is when you respect each other. What do you call respect? Like, how do you say somebody respect you? Like, what would they say? Like, how would they treat you if they respected you?
Like being nice, making sure that you're okay.
That's good. So you're saying that in your relationship, you would rather for it to be toxic. So you would want somebody to talk down on you and not treat you nice because that would make your life. It would be more exciting.
Talk down. Nah, not like that. Not like that. It's like if y'all constantly arguing and then y'all come back together and y'all happy again. You know what I'm saying?
So you would rather have a roller coaster
roller
instead of having it all
Yeah.
good all the time.
Yeah, that.
Because then it builds up to y'all.
Make y'all stronger and tighter.
Okay, that's one way to look at it. But I would say, okay, you don't want it good all the time. You want a little excitement in your life, but that don't mean that your relationship should have to be toxic and unhealthy. You can still have an exciting relationship without somebody disrespecting you, without somebody creating a toxic environment for you. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excitement and something that can bring us tighter together with.
So you want her to like break your windows on your car?
Yeah, like that.
You do.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I would pay you to get it fixed, but then that's how you know if love is written as love. If you go back to that person.
Why would you go back to a
It's
person
like-
who constantly breaking your windows and constantly
It's-
causing you problems?
It's to the point that you can't take it.
Do you know that there is women who don't break windows?
And
So you're not attracted to those type of people, to those type of women?
it depends
Depends on what.
how they look and personality.
So Tajay, are you attracted to people who like show you their love by being jealous and then like want to break your stuff and then be like, I'm so sorry? Are you attracted to that type of person? Is that how you feel somebody show their love for you?
No.
So, do you need excitement in your relationship? That would kind of, to me,
Not
broken windows and
negative
stuff, that's
excitement.
negative. You can have excitement without it being negative.
I know, that's why we have our different opinions. That's what the point is, right? You have different
But why would you
opinions.
want somebody to cause you money and cause you harm?
It's like a test. know if this person is for me.
If a person is not jealous hearted and breaking stuff, then therefore they don't really feel
Yeah, I don't
like
want.
that.
If the person I'm with not jealous, then I can't be with them.
So let's talk about this. So actually, people, to me, that shows maturity. Like, you can be in a relationship and not break somebody's windows and not try to hurt the person, Jalen. So moving forward, when you have relationships,
That's not how somebody can actually, you can like have somebody that don't show their love like that and it can still be exciting. I want you to know that. Will you be open to that?
Well, I'm still young, so.
you might be open to that because you do know that there are women that don't have to do that and you still can have fun with them, right?
Yeah.
Tajay? You already know that? Like, as far as a boyfriend, do you want to have those type of problems as far as them trying to,
No.
are you just saying that just to be safe?
No.
Because you
What?
can really, like, do you know that you can have a relationship without having problems and it still can be exciting? Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next topic. But people out there, it can be exciting relationships without all of the craziness. Believe me, I'm experiencing one. It can happen. Now, there has been some in the past where I haven't experienced it, but having experienced both sides, I would rather have no drama. Okay? All right. What does that say?
This one? This way or this way?
The other way.
Let's do that one. Yeah.
What do you feel about gender roles?
How do you feel about gender roles, Mr. Controversial Jalen?
Yeah.
J
I
Bug?
want you to say something for me. Tell me that I'm intelligent.
What?
I want you to say. Before we get into the topic, I want to hear the compliments out your mouth. That I'm intelligent.
Oh, okay, Jalen, you're intelligent.
All right, thank
You're
you.
very smart.
Thank you. All right, so
Why did you
general-
have to hear that from us?
I don't know. Give me a boost.
Okay.
So I picked this question because I want to get their opinions on it and how they feel about
The
it.
woman should be home and the man go to work, or both man and woman go to work, or how do you feel about that?
Actually, I don't have a problem with the woman in control.
In control? Why do they have to be in control? Why?
Cause somebody has to be in control.
Somebody
I
has to
I don't believe in 50-50 relationships.
You don't? Why?
I feel as though someone in the household has to be in control.
And that will make it run smoother?
I think most households fall apart when it's 50-50 because it's an ego thing. If a man is in the house and the woman respect that the man is in power, I think it will run smoother. But if it's a woman in power and the man doesn't, like, if the man doesn't think a woman can be in power, it will make them butt heads. Like, say you've been...
But you just now said earlier that you're okay with the one man in power.
Right. It wouldn't make my ego go down or my pride go down if a woman is in power. But some men out there don't think that, and that's how I think that they were trained to think and stuff.
And so that means that if the man can't accept the woman being in power, then the household will not function properly.
Right. If you have a independent woman and an independent man, and they get in one household together, and they think, I've been in power for so long, I'm not the, you know what I'm saying, let him take over. But if
It won't last long if it's 50-50?
In my
because you're
opinion.
giving up some of your power.
Yeah.
Oh, but you still have some. You don't think most people can be okay with having some power? They have to have all the power?
I think one household,
Or majority of the power?
one person should be in power.
So it depends on who you think is more qualified to have the power.
Yeah, who makes the most money and the most the most money.
So tell me this. So if, say, for instance, the person make the most money and they're in power, so the person who don't have the most power, is their concerns, is their what they want taken into consideration, or they don't have any say at all because they don't have the power?
Well, it depends on the person who running the house. If I'm in power and if I want to run things, I will run things a certain way. And if what you want to do don't go together with what I want to do,
And you
then
would just take it off the table and don't even consider it at all?
most likely.
But then if that keeps happening, the person is not going to be happy, and then your relationship is not going to run smooth.
And what is that? That's called a 50-50 relationship.
How would you make it so that the person with less power would be happy?
I would break down what I think would be better for our house.
So you would compromise?
Compromise, yeah,
That's
compromise is good.
Tajay, what you say? How do you think power should be run in a household? Do you think it should be the man, the woman, or 50-50?
I don't really like someone having all the power, and
Right.
then like what Jalen said with the 50-50 thing, it can go like wrong. So
Why do you think it can go wrong the 50-50 way?
I don't know how to.
You think somebody has to have more power for the house to run smooth?
I think someone will probably try to overpower someone else.
But that's how you would like it, right? You think somebody has to have more power in order for the house to run smooth? 50-50 or one person having more power?
One person having more power.
Oh, okay. And so do you think it would be the man, the woman, or the person most qualified?
Most qualified.
And so what would you say would make somebody most qualified?
Because you're like the upper class.
So you think that decision making is best only coming from the person that make the most money? Sometimes experience will help you to make better decisions, not just because you make more money allows the person to make better decisions.
It's making me think like, don't you know, like it's like the food chain, but like not the food chain, but like with people. So you got like the president and like the people who have businesses, and then like the
So
people
you're
that
saying
know
the person that make the most money is more qualified to run the household? Why?
Because, first of all, I would believe that the person making more money is buying a house.
Not necessarily.
But in most occasions,
Well, sometimes both people put their money
together to buy a house. So
Yeah.
who you think paying the most bills?
But that means that you're qualified to make all the decisions of the house because you're paying all the bills?
So say if I'm paying all the bills and me together, right?
But why can't decision making be between both parties of the house?
I'm trying to tell you.
Don't you know when people get in argument, they say who pay the bills in the house, which would be the person who has the most money most of the time, most occasions. You know, so they say, well, it's my house. I pay the bills in here, so
And that's
that's
how
why
you
it's my
feel
house.
too. So what if your husband, he make the most money, and he say, okay, I make the most money, so where I say goes, you still okay with that?
Not really.
But that's what you just said.
Like that's it's like he makes more money, so he gets to
So he gets to tell you what to do? Because he makes more money?
You don't see, hold on, let me break it down for you. You don't see employees calling out the bosses.
Yeah, but in a
You
household...
know how it's broken down at job, same as at work. You see managers, when you see the person who owns the building, then managers, and then employees. Who tell the employees what to do? You don't see employees.
Employees telling what employees to do.
Yeah, but in relationships, because most of the time when you have a household, it's a relationship. You have a man and a woman, or however it goes, and it's not run like a business. So just because the person makes more money, they can't tell everybody in the house what to do just because they make the most money, and that's not how a household will run smooth. Because people will be upset because they have their feelings and concerns too, and those feelings and concerns should be taken into consideration no matter who makes the most in the household. Now, say for instance your wife makes more money than you don't care that none of your feelings is going to be taken into consideration because she makes the most money?
If my wife make more money than me, I don't know.
You don't know now. But for now, we're just going to stop.
with
We got
parents.
things to learn, and we got growth that we have to have because, I mean, we're not going to always agree. Okay, guys? And right now, I don't. But we're going to stop here, and this is the end of our TNT.
Nah, ask them to.
Our TNT talk. Now, if you have any comments, you can subscribe. Well, make sure you subscribe and make sure you put your comments below. See you later. Bye.
Sleigh bells jingle and ring, tingle, tingle.